let's see a few examples of inertia. Okay, let's see the first one. See, this is the first example. Okay, sorry, my bad. This is not exactly an example of inertia, but you guys understood what is inertia, right? See, now let's try to look at the actual example of inertia. Okay, now see this one. See, best example for inertia is dusting a carpet. See, what happens when you dust a carpet? So the carpet moves backwards, whereas the dust is actually there itself. Okay, the dust doesn't move. That's the reason the dust will settle down, that they'll come down. So that's how you dust a carpet. This is one of the examples of inertia. Okay. One more example we'll see. See, you're in a bus. Now this is a common example and most of you have actually experienced it. So if you're standing on a bus, the bus moves suddenly. Then what happens? You lean back, correct? Because your foot, which is at rest, it is on the bus. Now as the bus moves, your foot is at inertia, but your body moves. That's why you lean backwards. Now the same thing happens even if bus stops suddenly. Then you move forward, correct? Or if the bus turns left or right, same thing, you lean on the opposite side. This is because all of this is because of inertia. Okay? One more example. See this picture? So, this tells you never mess with inertia. This is what happens. If you look at this, so look at the size of the truck and look at the size of the stone. Look what inertia has done. Remember I told you, if the mass is high, then inertia is high. This is a beautiful example. Because see, the stone, the stone will weigh, it's like thousands of tons it will be. Now, look at the damage caused by the stone. This is because of inertia. Okay? Never mess with inertia. Now, you will see one more example. See this example? See what happens. This is the reason. See here, the earth is rotating, right? Earth rotates with very high speed, actually speaking. Now, suppose let's say earth stops rotating for 1 second. Okay, for 1 second. You know what the devastation done by that particular phenomenon is? You'll have tsunamis about 10 kilometers in height. Okay, and you will just move with a speed of 10 kilometers per second, almost 10 to 12 kilometers per second. And see, earth is rotating from west to east. Okay, so if it's moving from west to east, if earth stops rotation for 1 second, you'll see almost all the water which is there in the ocean, that is on the west side, everything will come to the east side. Okay, not only that, you'll have volcanoes, you have landslides, you have earthquakes, you have hurricanes, tsunamis, everything will come. Now, earth has a mass of about 10 to the power of 27 kilos. That's the mass of earth. Now, imagine the inertia of earth. This is what happens if earth stops. Now see, when you guys saw the previous examples, that was inertia by rest, correct? The dusting of carpet and all these things. Now this is inertia due to motion of an object. As the object is moving, it possesses inertia. Now higher the mass of the object, more the inertia. Earth has a tremendous mass, it has huge mass. Now imagine the inertia due to the rotation of earth. So if something happens, this is the cause and effect of inertia. So bottom line, never mess with the laws of physics. Understood? So just go through any other example, or if you can think of any other example, do write it down. That's fantastic.